What is going on, everyone? I looked away for 2 seconds and all the gamers showed up. Joe, Parshath, Kenna, Elliot, Striders. How's it going, everyone? Very, very excited to get started with Final Fantasy Rebirth. I've been waiting for this game for literally 4 years. Kind of crazy to think about, honestly. Got one thing. All right. I think we're good. We are officially gaming. All right. Yeah, I'm very excited to get started with this. My nails are still painted, by the way. How's everyone doing today? So good to see everyone in chat. Pink drip. I mean my nails. I want a can of pink drip though. That'd be cool. My nail drip is purple. Oh yeah, I did the I forget what it was called. It was like Galactic Unicorn or something like that. See, I meant to ask, Elliot. I saw your, I saw the speed. I didn't catch, what was it that you were, speed running? Either way, congrats. Speed running is always butcher. Congratulations. Speed running is a lot of fun to watch, but I don't know that I would ever be able to do it myself. It's always so much fun to watch, though. Let me just tell... Well, he may be here. He may be lurking. I don't know. But I'm telling Mr. Kung Fu Andrew that we are live. Doing the opposite of a speedrun. Playing as slow as possible. I will definitely check that out, Elliot. I too like the opposite of speedruns. It's part of the goal of our team positively speedless. Oh, definitely understand, Elliot. Kind of figuring that our numbers may be a little bit lower during these streams, but that's perfectly okay. I was telling Andrew last night, you know, if people want to hang out, that's awesome. I always love to see people in chat, but I also understand that this will be a game that there will be people that want to avoid spoilers, but I'm not worried that my numbers will be lower, because this is one of those games that's too bright. That was too bright. Kind of one of those games that I'm just, you know, I've been looking forward to it for a very long time, and I would say I'm doing it for me as opposed to, you know, doing it for growth. You want to see the Tifa Booba? Apparently, Parshath, I don't know if it's the case in Rebirth as well, but apparently they nerfed Tifa's Boobas in Remake retroactively 4 years later. I apparently they like patched the game and they gave her an undershirt. I guess I don't. I was reading about it. I didn't actually go back to play it or anything. Cloud is in this one? What? Alrighty, gamers. Shout out, by the way, to to this game being 162 gigabytes big. For those of you keeping score, that is 3 times the size of Elden Ring. Yeah. So there's that. Kind of makes me afraid that, like, yeah. Kind of makes me afraid, like, when GTA 6 comes out, it's gonna be like half a fucking terabyte. It's fine. Everything's fine. What? Bonus items are offered as thanks for playing. That's because Elden Ring is trash. GTA Striders. GTA 5 was 94. GTA 6 is absolutely going to be over 100. I think it'll be over 250. Why can't we compress games anymore? You know, Kupo Charm and Survival set? Okay, so that's for playing the Rebirth demo. We did that. We played Remake, so we should get the Leviathan materia, and we played the DLC. So we should get Ramu as well. Final Fantasy Rebirth demo confirmed. Not fully convinced GTA 6 actually exists. That's fair. Rebirth demo save data confirmed. I don't want to skip that potion, so you know that's fine. I don't want to do that. Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's a conspiracy they'd never allow a female character. That's true. That is true. The 6th GTA exists. Okay. I don't feel like we need to click the story so far because we watched it in the demo, and yeah, let's just jump into it. I love the controller that it has a speaker. I know I pointed this out before, but this is just so cool. Such a cool little touch of the controller. Okay. Dynamic? This must be new. Enemy difficulty adjusts automatically based on your skill level. Select this if you love the thrill of the fight. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Fuck it. We like the thrill of the fight, chat. Oh, it's throwing us right into it. Exactly, Parsha. They're just throwing us right into the action. I believe in you, Striders.
I'm waiting, Cloud. I'm here on the Midgar Expressway. The scene is indescribable. Countless buildings have been leveled. and part of the road has collapsed.
Well, it doesn't sound like it's indescribable since
The
you're
smoke
describing
rising from
it.
the rubble is reminiscent of a funeral pyre.
I'm just saying.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this unprecedented destruction, caused by a massive tornado which swept through Sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Holy shit.
After a briefing with Shinra investigators, Mayor Domino released a statement declaring the tornado to be, quote, weather warfare, perpetrated by the infamous insurgent group known as Avalanche. The administration also suspects the involvement of Wutai and has begun investigations into the matter.
SN Net. This is so gorgeous. I feel like we're watching a movie. Boy, it really gives you a whole new level of appreciation of just the devastation that the plate being dropped on Sector 7 had. Or caused, I should say. Holy shit, it's Zack.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate.
Boy, that tornado really did a number on the city.
I thought another reactor blew up.
Which must have been caused by the tornado.
Man, when it rains, it pours.
As you can see. Ah, over there! Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
We still have one suspect.
You're right.
Ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword. Highly dangerous.
I repeat, the fugitive is an ex-soldier, armed with a buster sword.
Back over here.
I wonder who that could be.
The rescue team has pulled people from the rubble. Quick, get the camera off them.
Oh my god. Red.
Come on, this way.
Contact the SAR team. Targets have been secured. We are exfilling via helo now. Move it. We're taking off.
What?
Hey! Turn that off! The survivors are being taken away! I got it already! Oh no, I got to wait, show you!
Oh my god. Jesus.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit. Too much Mako. But he'll be fine.
Hey!
Zack said, gotta run. Wait, are we playing as Zack right now?
Aerith!
I'm so confused. my god. They're gonna attack me. Oh shit. Okay.
Get away from her!
He's got a buster sword!
He's got a buster sword. Oh my god.
Heads up!
Come on, let's get him!
Nice.
Thank you.
Where's the ancient? Heads are gonna roll if we don't find her! Just shut the hell up and search!
This is so messed up. All of it. But I'm back now, Aerith. I'm back.
What is happening?
All right, then. Seeing as we've got the time,
Okay.
want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem. It's cool.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and the little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't
I don't think so, because like
out of nowhere.
if they were
Travel the
sticking to the
lifetime.
original story, like
Mission.
Zack is supposed to be dead.
I couldn't believe my luck.
And that helicopter crash didn't happen, and like they just showed the Red being dead, and then cut. I don't really know what was going on with that.
It's really coming down, huh? Hey man.
Like, I don't know if that was a.
Feeling any
It
better?
couldn't be a flashback because
I'm good.
they were reacting to events that
Sure
happened,
don't
but
look
like
it.
it almost seems like somehow the events of Remake Part 1 created
Wish I
an
could
alternate
help, but I've
universe
never
or
been motion
something.
sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Funny that it didn't give me the option of, like, I probably wouldn't have skipped it, but it's funny that it didn't give me the option.
Hey, rein it in.
sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first, and what do they do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12!
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
You take one, I'll take the other.
Dead.
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
In the nicest way. Cloud is a massive twink. I mean...
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse.
Oh yeah, she has an undershirt now.
People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
I wonder if they just added it to the remake so it wasn't like a continuity error or something. Nibelheim.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born.
Rip
My
Sephiroth.
father.
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Barrett said, whoa, I gotta hit the pause button on this shit.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Thank you.
Can you show us some magic?
No.
You guys need anything? Just say the word.
You'll unlock more filters as you progress through the game. Hell yeah. I love photo mode. Wonder why the touchpad isn't opening the map.
The Nibelheim Watch is standing guard, sir.
Wonder if I have to unlock that first.
If you're feeling
Goodness! Is that you, Clown?
Oh. Yep, I had to wait for it to tell me that I could look at it. Hello, sir. Oh my god.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Zangan. A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth. Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Cloud said, I'm not interested.
I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right?
Ha.
Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
I'd be interested to see how one of Shinra's finest fights.
Well, yeah, you won't fight me though, so I guess I'll just fucking leave.
So, how did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh. Huh? You went to my place?
Yes.
I figured you might be there.
The Lockhart residence.
You went into my room?
I did.
You went through my stuff? If that's your idea of a joke, I'm not laughing.
Yeah, me neither.
Come on, Cloud. I know you're better than this.
Why does it say? Whatever.
You went through my stuff?
I know I shouldn't have.
Cloud! You asshole!
Heh.
Did you actually play it?
I don't know if this actually affects anything or not, so we'll just do the one. I mean, we only can play the one song right now, but... Oh, can we not even actually play? Someone's being really loud outside. I guess I can't play that song. Well, I guess if we can't play it, we won't.
Wow. Where'd you learn to do that?
Damn,
Hey,
son.
you gotta play for us sometime.
Well, shit. You're a merc of many talents.
Damn, son. Where'd you learn to do that?
So, what do you think of our village? Pretty nice, right?
Then I stop by my mom's. Not that it matters.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Go on.
The Strife residence.
My dad died when I was a kid. So after I left for Midgard,
I appreciate
she
how
was on her own.
spot on the dialogue
first time we'd
is
seen
in
each other
terms
in
of being
3
like
years.
exactly the same as it was in the original.
First time. And last.
Because a lot of this dialogue I remember from playing the original game.
Cloud, is that you?
Hey,
Welcome home. Come in. Let me get a good look at you. My. So that's what they've got you wearing, huh? You soldiers sure do clean up nice. I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose.
A silly
That's the
goose.
perfect type for you, I'd say. They are feeding you properly, aren't they? Oh, Cloud. But you know, Cloud. Wouldn't you agree, Cloud? You're my son. Of course, I'll always be.
Okay, that's enough.
Exactly.
Wait a second. You two were neighbors?
We were, but it's not like we hung out that much.
We had our reasons.
Soon these troubles will be a thing of the past.
Our reasons, huh? Bet most of them had to do with you.
All right, Barrett. Oh my God. Can you all Shut up, please.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Better get a good night's sleep.
Please, everyone.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself.
Sir?
What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
Good night, Sephiroth.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me. Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that? There?
Sephiroth said, alright, let's get this shit over with.
Thanks.
Say cheese.
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more.
Yeah, I guess we were.
Later.
For a while.
The reactor was halfway up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
I might end up skipping some of the cutscenes just since this is the demo that we played already. I'm not sure yet though. Oh, here's where we get the opening credits.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who'd tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
That's so pretty. Tifa?
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
It's interesting that I don't think it gave me the option to skip this, but it had said it was going to. So like, I don't know what I would have done. Maybe I skipped past how I was supposed to do it.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Oh my god. That's amazing, Straders.
You're done.
Staggered learning.
Let's finish this. Bye.
Bye. I got this. Win a battle.
You think?
How have only 2% of players gotten win a battle?
Point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Is everyone out here losing battles?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh. Okay, yeah, we'll skip. We'll do this skip. That's a nice skip, actually. So you don't get to skip the entire part, but you do get to skip a healthy amount.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako? Then we ought to bring him some medicine.
I love this. This track is so somber. Mount Neeple.
Looking for Sephiroth. I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Sephiroth wasn't looking so hot when he passed by.
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town, and older than the reactor. The company used to conduct research there, back when they were still a small manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
And a little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
Took a look around the place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
Closer.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer. A life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient. MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed. We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
I should go. Mother is waiting.
All right, bye, Sephiroth.
Hey! Hey, hold on!
Strider, I'm sure at some point someone will make that a mod whenever this comes out on PC.
I keep asking myself, why couldn't I have come too soon?
I was telling Andrew I want someone to make a mod that
if I had,
just replaces
maybe I
all of
could've saved the
Sephiroth's
village.
dialogue with TTS Brian.
Or tried, at least.
What?
Hey, you! Get in there! The villagers need your help!
Watch out!
Careful, Zach. I mean, yeah.
I'm sorry! He's gone!
Mom.
They depicted this so well.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled.
God.
Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now!
Yes, sir.
Sephiroth?
Huh.
Why would he?
How does one peel their eyes? It's a good question. Oh god.
Hold on, Mom. I'm coming.
The logs of plot inconvenience.
Almost there.
Oh my god.
Please be okay.
Cloud, does it look Cloud, does it look like she's okay?
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hang in there! You're gonna be okay! Don't worry. I got you. Come on, let's get you up.
Oh my god. He got stabbed.
You monster!
Sephiroth, you better watch out. I'm gonna L2 R2 after you.
There he is!
I'm gonna L2 so hard. Oh my gosh.
You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough!
That sounded like Larry from The Walking Dead. Oh my gosh. I love the adaptive triggers. Cause like right now it's making it very difficult to press the triggers down. And like it makes sense since I'm laying on the ground, struggling to move. Yeah, part says that you're right. They're not very aware of the plot. He even looks like a bad guy. Are they blind? Up. So, if you want to take a week off work and replay the original, understandable.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
I'm really curious if I don't think they'll probably be until part 3. But I'm really hoping that Emerald and Ruby Weapon are in this. You want the original game, but with all the lore cutscenes from this? The cutscenes are fucking gorgeous. Like, literally, they're like movie quality. Like, this looks better than the Advent Children movie did back in the day. Oh my god, that's bright.
I followed Sephiroth all the way back to the reactor.
Okay, I don't think we got to see this in the demo.
Dad and I had gone there to hide.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not.
When Sephiroth showed up, Dad decided that he was going to confront him. Dad. It was Sephiroth, wasn't it? He did this, didn't he? Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
Tifa, that's not your weapon.
Mother, I have come for you. Now open the way for me.
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
Sephiroth said that's fucking cute. Jesus.
promised you'd save me. If I was ever trapped or in trouble.
Here I am, your son. Mother, together we will reclaim our world. And I know exactly how we can do that. The Promised Land.
Sephiroth!
Mother, they have come again. The ones who robbed you of the planet. Your planet. But there's no need to be sad, Mother. Because I'm here for you. Now and forever.
You killed my mom. You killed Tifa. My village. My home.
They were mine by right. This planet too, for I have been chosen.
Oh my god, the music.
I believed in you. No. Not you! Whoever the hell you are!
Oh my gosh.
And that's the last thing I remember. The rest is a blank.
Yeah, I didn't love the flickering, but
It was all over the news. I remember watching it
I
with my
love
mom.
the flashback part.
They said
Just
he went missing
watching
during a training
Sephiroth.
exercise.
I don't want to say
But then,
Sephiroth's origin
the story
story, but
changed.
you know, his
A couple
kind
days
of
later,
his
they
origin
started
story and
reporting that he was killed in action.
finding out that
Yeah,
he
that
was
it.
created and just him
Nothing but Shinra mouthpieces
going
spewing
absolutely
propaganda.
insane.
Only dumbasses believe that shit.
Question. Does that make me a dumbass?
I didn't say that. What I meant was, screw Shinra for manipulating honest folks.
I fucking love Barrett.
It doesn't matter what they said back then. Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
To know about alive so much as around?
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Because he wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side.
After 5 years? Not to sound like a broken record, but it's really bothering me.
Well, what's bothering me is all this Genova stuff.
Excuse me. Guess the travel or something really did a number on my back. Feels as stiff as a board.
Let me take a look. Wow. You weren't kidding, were you? Let's get you back to the room.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. No amount of guesswork will get us any closer to the truth. So how about we give our heads a rest?
Not as stiff as this dude. Oh my god, sleepy puppy.
Oh, no, you don't. That bed's...
Sweet dreams.
See you tomorrow.
Get wrecked, Barrett.
Hey, Aerith? You awake?
There you go, Parsheth.
Barely. Why?
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Just had a feeling you'd know.
Probably did at one point. All that stuff was taken from me, though. Or maybe erased?
By whispers?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why.
Why what?
The Dementors said you're not allowed to know what
This is
happened
gonna sound
for the
crazy,
plot.
But as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago. Cloud, you up?
Well, I am now. Yeah, definitely need my sword for this. You up, winky face.
Sorry, did I wake you?
Yes.
Nope. What's going on?
Oh, it's nothing, really. There's just something I need to ask you. So, can we talk?
Sure.
Great, but not here. Follow me.
Excuse me?
You know that I killed her. So, who is she? Or rather, what is she?
Hello? Oh, amazing. There's street performers. That's so cool.
Do you think Midgar's over there? Anyway.
There's something I need to ask you too.
Shoot.
That night, 5 years ago, at the reactor, I saw you lying there. Saw your wound and all the blood. I figured it was too late.
Yeah? Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter? Can't believe I'm having this conversation with you, but here we are. Here, look. My scar. That proof enough? After you left, Zangan found me. He's the one who brought me to the clinic. He risked his life carrying me out of the reactor and down the river. Wasn't just him, though. There's the doctor who operated on me all night, and the nurses who looked after me for days on end. I'm here now because they were there for me then. And where were you again? In fact, where have you been this whole time? For 5 years.
You know I can't tell you that.
Of course you can't.
Yeah, literally.
Sorry, I just need some space.
Wow, rude. Bye, I guess. That man is going to town. Might be. I can't tell if that's a man or woman, actually. Either way, they are going to town on that saxophone.
I thought we could just pick up where we left off, like nothing had changed. But I guess I was wrong.
Guess so.
I was so happy to see you again, but maybe I shouldn't have been.
Damn. Best to leave them alone.
Pardon me, sir, but you don't look very well. An old war wound acting up, perhaps? If so, I can certainly empathize. I myself fought for the company once upon a time, and my body's never let me forget it.
Oh, I literally can't leave. Oh well.
You two fight?
No.
Ha.
We have enough problems as it is. Copy?
Night.
Tomorrow is another day.
Never meet your heroes.
What's this?
A gift from our humble establishment. Though it may not look like much, it should help you to break the ice with those you meet.
Queen's blood?
Hello? You can now play the card game. You can now play the card game Queen's Blood. Find other players denoted by this icon around the world and challenge them to matches. Should you win, they will often give you cards to add to your collection. Defeating players will also give you the opportunity to fight other opponents in different towns. You can also build and edit decks by selecting card decks from the main menu. Neat. Learn how to play? Fuck it. Each player takes turns placing a card on the board in one of 3 lanes that span from left to right. First, try placing a card on one of the highlighted tiles adorned with an emerald pawn. Once a card is placed, its power is added to your lane total. New positions will also be added to the board, which are tiles with emerald pawns, upon which you can place cards. The yellow number in the top right corner of a card is its power, while the positions a card will add to the board. Muffin! Muffin! Hi, Muffin. Positions a card will add to the board are indicated by the yellow squares in the graphic at the bottom. Next, place a card so that one of its yellow tiles overlaps with one of your existing positions. When one of your card's position tiles overlaps with the position you control, the position rises in rank. As there are 2 pawns on that tile now, that position is rank 2. Cards can only be placed on positions equal to or higher than their rank, which is denoted by the number of pawns in the top left corner of the card. Thus, in order to play more powerful cards, you will need to raise the... Okay, that makes sense. When one of your card's positions overlaps with one of your opponents, you claim that position as your own. Note, however, that claiming a position will not raise its rank. You can keep track of who is winning a lane by looking at the point totals on each side of the board. And you notice that some cards have tiles with red borders. These are the tiles that are affected by the card's ability. Place cards effectively to make the most of their abilities and amass more power. In the event that you cannot play a card, you can pass with triangle. Once the game is over, each player's score is tabulated. Only the player with the higher power in a lane has their power added to their score. In other words, no matter how high your power in a lane may be, if it is less than your opponent's power in the same lane, it will not count towards your score. Interesting. It's lit. That concludes the Queen's Blood tutorial. You can add more cards to your collection by winning them off other players or purchasing booster packs from shops. In your quest to amass cards, you may even end up becoming the best player on the planet. Hell yeah, let's go. That's a cool little mini game. New Queen's Blood players await your challenge in Calm. Let's try moving myself over here. Trying to find just a good spot. I noticed that the text pop-up was blocked by the face cam. Hello?
This is only the most recent in a series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in its...
Good morning, sir. I must apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier. I'm Broden, the owner of this inn. Your companions have all stepped out. Oh, but Barrett left a message he wanted me to pass along to you. You missed roll call, soldier boy. Luckily, you're on leave for the day. Don't waste it, though. Get your equipment checked ASAP. Sound advice?
Adjust your party's gear by accessing materia and equipment from the main menu.
Perhaps a trip to the arms dealer is in order?
Good idea.
By the way, Cloud, do you have any folios on you?
Yeah.
In that case, you might also want to pay a visit to Magnata Books. They have stores all over, but the first official one was built here in Calm. and their resident scholars are remarkably talented. If you want to unlock the true potential of your folios, you should go see them. The first customization is always free.
Oh, nice. Let's see. Yeah, let's equip that.
Finally.
Hey, it's Red.
Rough day yesterday, huh?
You've been waiting for me?
I've been waiting for a chance to thank you properly. Without your help, I'd still be in Hojo's clutches, trapped in that lab.
Was nothing.
Even so, I owe you a debt until it's paid. I'm going to accompany you. Oh, if you're getting your equipment checked, have them check mine while you're at it.
Sure thing. The Rook's got a backbone.
Overcoming challenges, helping people in need, and exploring the world will deepen your party's bond, therefore increasing your party level. The higher this level, the more skills and abilities will be available in your folios.
Of course, this is one of the most recent events series of crises. Multiple reactor bombings, followed by the fall of the Sector 7 plate, culminating in this...
Look who it is. You up already?
Drinking already?
Ha, no sir. Not gonna have a drop till 7th Heaven's back up and running.
First one's on me, okay?
That's what I'm talking about. Gotta remember to order some top shelf stuff in that case.
Oh, interesting. Cloud's actions affect his relationships with his allies, and the strength of these bonds can alter portions of the story. Press L1 to view a comrade's feelings towards Cloud, indicated by symbols such as those.
Got a long road ahead of us. Better make sure you're prepped for the journey.
This is only the most recent
There
in
it
a
is in
series
different.
of crises. Multiple reactor bombings.
Hi, Tifa.
Morning.
Morning.
Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing.
I noticed.
Say, this tank remind you of anything?
Yeah. Place I made that promise to you.
You remember the dress I wore? It was one of my favorites.
The light blue one? With a bit of green in there?
Yeah.
How do I... I wonder if I have to go up and around.
Twister like that, I could kiss this tranquility.
I want to go up the clock tower next. When I grow up, I'm gonna be.
Damn. Who knew there was so much gil to be made in this wooden doll? You know, I thought Calm was some big town in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, excuse me. Oh my god, I can swim? Hello? Oh, that's cool.
I heard this avalanche is tearing Midgard to pieces. What does the world come to? Forget about that.
I've been hearing the most disturbing noises from the mansion next door at night.
Kittens.
So, what's new with you? As for me, the hotel I left my son in knows to go solar suits to you. Well, that's excellent.
Pickles.
Of course, this is only the most recent in a
Alright,
series
that's...
of crises.
That's just cities are so big. Pickles is being a grim. It seems like she has a lot of kitten energy right now.
So the president died in a helicopter crash?
Oh my fa- oh, whoops.
Just one fight and you'll find yourself running back for more.
There's not a great place to put my face in. No matter where I put it, something is cut off. Or I mean something is being blocked in the game. That's fine now.
Meter in the Mako tank's clearly gone.
It's a little better. Hello?
I am Baron Kylegate. Behold the towering wall that I have built. The future of
Pickles is zooming. Oh. This is
How much is this one here?
Welcome.
Whoa.
Damn. That is quite the weapon you got there, mister. Seen plenty of action by the look of it. But saying that, it's still only a shadow of what it could be. With a little love, that baby'll sing. If you like, I could show you.
Adjust your weapon skills via upgrade weapons in the main menu. Raising your character's weapon levels will unlock more of these skills as well as stat boosts, allowing you to customize your party to suit your playstyle. Changing your character's weapon will not reset this level.
See? What'd I tell you? That girl is singing, and she's got the voice of an angel. Just make sure you take proper care of her, all right? Oh, and while you're here, check out what we got to offer.
New weapons can be found in treasure chests during your travels, but should you happen to miss one, the local arms dealer will have it available for purchase. Many of these merchants even stock the latest armor and accessories, so be sure to check in often. Ooh. Allows you to use broken down rest steps. Interesting. I'm gonna sell some of these though, so I can afford that weapon for Cloud.
You take care of that weapon now.
Each weapon comes with a distinct ability, which can be used when the weapon is equipped. Using this ability repeatedly or meeting its proficiency bonus conditions will increase your proficiency. Max out this proficiency to use said ability even when you do not have its corresponding weapon equipped. I hear running kittens.
It took me long enough, but I
There's 3 people I can play the card game with. Oh, and actually one's right here.
What do you want? Don't scare me like that! You don't want to play Queen's Blood, do you? I was hoping that... Oh, what am I thinking? You look like you'd murder me! Oh, God, this is too much! I think I'm gonna throw up! Don't give me that look! It's perfectly healthy for adults to cry too, you know! People call me Crybaby Dad! Because the more tears I shed, the better I get at Queen's Blood! Please play around with me!
I no longer want to play you, but I guess I will. If you don't like some or any of the cards you have drawn, you can put them back in your deck and draw new ones. As you cannot play high rank cards right away, it is often a good idea to return them to your deck in hopes of getting one that'll help you early on. Okay, let's see. Hell yeah. I believe we win. Let's go. New cards obtained.
Oh God, I lost. But I feel a lot better. There's nothing like a game of Queens. Speaking of, it's written all over your face. You really ought to.
Yeah. I'm gonna swap. There we go. I think someone else that I can battle.
I've tried to contact them so many times now.
Up here?
That
Aha.
little birdie told me you can't get enough of that card game, Queen's Blood.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, looky here. I'd say we got ourselves a contender. So how about it, pretty boy? You want to throw down? But first, let me introduce you to Nene, master ventriloquist. Now, she ain't much of a talker, but give her a deck of cards, and she'll wipe the floor with you so fast, It'll make your head spin.
Oh my god.
Ready to get your ass handed to ya? Well, are ya?
Amazing. I love it. So which cards you let's This music is so good. Andrew, what's up? Andrew, we are playing some cards. This card game is a lot of fun. Looks like Magic the Gathering. Took me a minute to kind of get a swing of how it works, but it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Muffin? Basically, the goal is to have the most power in each lane as possible. We got very fortunate that game. And we completely blocked off our opponent early, so that was an easy win for us. We spent 3 hours on 2 Crucible nights. Holy shit! Hey, we got Cactar. Let's go. You got it. Let's go.
Phew, this guy packs one hell of a punch. But hey, you can't win them all. Besides, what really matters is you were brave enough to take on a bona fide card shark like Pretty Boy here. Sometimes you gotta take the L if you're serious about upping your game. Listen, kid, you got what it takes to be a champ. I bet my bottom gill on it. Now why don't you show Blondie your appreciation for being such a good sport?
Thank you for playing cards with me.
Oh. I love that. I'm doing pretty well. I hope your day's gone well, Andrew. Boy, they really gave Calm a facelift.
This is a disaster. What am I supposed to do now?
Tube cat.
Might be time to start.
You haven't really missed any story, by the way, Andrew. Because it started us off right in the Nibelheim. It started us off where the demo was, with the flashback. So I was wrong about the skip. It didn't actually let us just skip the entire thing. This is, yeah, yes, it is. Can I? Oh, hell yes. We can just jump it. We can just jump in the water and start swimming. That is so cool. And it looks so pretty too. God, that's awesome. That's so awesome. You cannot swim in Remake.
Oh, I only hope I can someday become as strong as our Bailey here.
Oh wait, let's. Let's switch out one of our uni sweepers. I think. Yeah, let's delete you and add you. Yeah, like it's so simplistic, but I really. Excuse me, ma'am.
The players
Excuse
here are
me.
so frail in
Excuse
comparison to this
me.
majestic wall.
Excuse me. Don't mind me. Just doing a little bit of cleanup here, ma'am.
Just stick to regular bars for now. The Honeybee Inn is the whole reason you're out here, man.
By cleanup, I mean I'm polluting the water.
What a glorious wall, keeping us safe and secure. I could gaze at it all day.
Anyway.
Excuse me. That was my
You have tomorrow
barricade you
off?
just
Let's go.
destroyed.
Oh.
Oh, come to admire the Bailey? It is
She
something.
just called me out
Or
for destroying
maybe
her barricade.
You're here to get your ass handed
I
to you
am
at
planning
QB
on streaming
match.
tomorrow as well, Andrew.
I'm Zahira. A pleasure.
I do have
Just
to work
like
tomorrow,
Calm's
but
wall, I yield to no one.
since I
refusing
don't
to give a
work
single inch to my
on
opponents. Don't presume you'll emerge unscathed if you decide to go up against me.
since
Because
I
you
don't work
will
on Saturday,
wind
hopefully
up
we'll
with
be able
more
to
than
make
just
some
a
good
few
progress
bruises.
tomorrow. Win and we'll raise in rank. All right, chat. We're bet. Ooh, is that our prize if we win? That's a cool card. Okay. Yeah, for real. Actually, the only thing that you did miss, did you see? Have you seen the opening to the game? Because I know you looked up some spoilers. So if you've seen the beginning, I won't tell you about it. But the beginning, the opening was it was very confusing, honestly, because we were playing as Zack, and it was It was showing Zack and Cloud, and Zack was witnessing a reporter talk about the plate dropping on Sector 7. And then we saw Barrett and Tifa and Aerith and Red be putting Shinra soldiers were putting them into helicopters. Barrett and Tifa were in one helicopter, and Red and Aerith were in another. And then all of a sudden, one of the helicopters crashed. It was the one that Aerith and Red were in, and it looked like Red was killed in the helicopter crash. And it also seemed like Aerith died in Zack's arms. So like and then so it went from that to just not really explaining anything. We did get to battle with Zack a little bit. That was fun. Zack is fun to play as. But then it just immediately pivoted to the demo. So I don't know if it's like some sort of alternate universe situation, like if it's some sort of fuck shit that the Dementors caused, or because like I thought that Zack was canonically supposed to be dead long before Final Fantasy VII, the events of it. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I love this music so much. I should just get rid of all the Queen Bees because I really don't like that card. Do 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 do. Okay, so basically, right now, so I can play monsters on the spaces that have the green tiles, and my opponent can play monsters where the red tiles are. And basically, so you see I have monsters that have different levels that are... So the number that's in the upper right is their power. And when I play a monster, it'll raise... I forgot it. Oh, wait. So the zeros will go up when I play a monster. Their power... Here, I'll just play a monster. That'll make it easier to explain. Jimmy, what's up? Okay, so I played a level 2 monster. Heck on. Oh my goodness. So since I played a level 2 monster, it raised the power of the top lane by 2. Shay? Oh, I'm assuming Striders meant she's. Do you have a friend over? But the other thing, Andrew, is you see, like with the security officer, there's a little grid, and basically, whenever I put a card down, it wherever there is overlap, it raises the level of the tile. So you see right now, the middle one is 2, but if I put this card here, it'll upgrade it to 3. Basically what that matters for is on the upper left-hand part of the monster cards. That says how strong a tile has to be in order for me to play a card. So for this Mew card, I need to play it on a level 2 space. So if I play it here, that works, and then I can upgrade another space. It took me a second to figure it out, but now that I figured it out, I'm having a lot of fun with it. And the other thing is I can steal opponent's spots. So like if I play this, it'll convert one of his spots. I think I'm gonna do this so that I can have a level 3 spot. So basically, so the power, so you see the numbers in the left side and the right side. Basically, it's the sum of all of the power of each of our landlords cutting the internet. Be back in about 10 minutes. All right, hell yeah. Oh, he has to restart it. Gotcha. Ooh. We're losing pretty big. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Oh! Maybe. Actually, that might be enough. Wow. Fantastic. That's an awesome card.
Impossible. How could someone break through my perfect defense? Who are you? Deep down, I was.
Raise your queen's blood rank.
Stay holed up in here forever. Walls can keep people safe, but even the sturdiest ones eventually crumble. Right. Starting today, you will be my new wall, as it were, and I am going to enjoy watching you crumble.
Wow.
I'm skilled not only in defense, but in offensive strategies as well. Challenging me would have been like banging your head against
Oh, that's
the
cool.
wall.
You can rematch them. I assume it probably doesn't count towards probably doesn't count towards getting your promotion though, because otherwise then you can kind of just spam it.
You know, damn.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be a soldier and fight bad guys. So I gotta start training hard now, or I'll never make it. Ugh, I hate when he talks like that. It's so embarrassing.
Okay.
Aha, finally decided to get up?
Hello.
Yeah. So what you been doing?
Why, waiting for you, of course.
You have?
Got business with the bookstore? If so, I won't keep you. But if you're free afterwards,
Aww.
wanna climb the clock tower together?
Sure. Let's.
For real? Awesome!
For real?
Since it was my idea, I'll go get the tickets. I'll meet you in front of the tower, okay? I'll catch up with you later, alright?
Cactuar King's completely sold
Cactuar?
Lame.
It's not Cactar?
Hey there! Welcome to Magnata Books. Oh, I take it this is your first visit to one of our stores. Well, customization can seem tricky to the uninitiated. It takes time and experience to get it right. But I think you'll pick it up quick enough. Let's give it a try.
Spend skill points at Magnata Books locations and automats to augment your party's folios, thus unlocking powers in your allies. The orange skill cores can be unlocked by spending skill points. You have mastered a new synergy ability. As you unlock skill cores, adjacent ones become available in turn. You're free to choose which skill cores to unlock and when, adapting a player's strengths to suit your playstyle. Increasing the party level creates more skill cores. Player will earn SP when they level up or when they acquire manuscripts such as the Art of Swordplay. Unlocked skill cores can be reset at any time, and the SP spent will be returned. So feel free to experiment with different combinations. That's really cool.
And that's about all we can do for now. But we haven't even skimmed the surface, believe you me. There's much more to this than meets the eye. It may not seem like it yet, but you'll see.
Go to the clock tower when you're ready. A date with Aerith.
Cactuar King's completely sold out? Lame.
Chocobos!
Avalanche won't bomb us too.
They might.
Beauty, huh? Congrats. You got it.
So, what's new with you? As for me, the hotel I left my son goes to still sold.
Oh wait, I went the wrong way.
Personally, I'm thinking of investing in it. Fresh fish from Junon Harbor, right?
Come grab a sandwich before they're all
Wait.
sold out. Each one is loaded with the freshest veggies around.
Hello, and welcome to my humble shop.
Nice. Ooh, steel materia. Enough gil. Tested myself to see if I could finish the score. I started before Andrew got back. I won. Hell yes. Ooh, we can buy card packs. I'm gonna sell these. And we'll sell. I do want this steel material though. Andrew, welcome back. Right. I love this music.
Hope to see you again soon.
I really like how they made Colin look.
I am Baron Kylegate. Behold the towering wall that I have built. The future
They
of
made it so
Rome
full
is
of life.
bright Indeed. No, that won't do at all. I'll never draw the crowd to a theater with anyone dribbling like this.
Reminds you a bit of Solitude. But not, yeah, I gotcha. Puppy. Oh my god, it's a dog. I can't pet the dog. Literally unplayable. I'm refunding the game.
He's so cute. My camera roll's filling up.
This is really incredible.
Our candy uses locally produced cherries and chocolate.
Oh yeah.
I was a supervisor in Shinra's Space and Aeronautics.
Yeah, I really like how well they did.
Cloud, over here.
Oh yeah, it gave us the option to go on a date with Aerith, so I said yes. I haven't decided who I'm going to try to make want to go on a date with Cloud at the Gold Saucer, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Parrot. I'm intrigued that they said like that they changed it so that anyone will date you. Cause like, does that mean that we can date Red? Does that mean we can date Kate Sith?
I think Midgar's this away.
Should be, yeah.
Oh, that's so pretty. Wow.
Funny, isn't it? How small it looks.
It is far away.
So, did something happen between you and Tifa?
Oh, her music.
Don't look so shocked. We're roommates, you know.
She say something?
Not about you two, no. Still, I can tell.
I love Aerith's theme so much.
I would have given anything to have a friend when I was growing up.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Don't take her for
Striders.
granted.
Hello? Do you guys mind? I'm trying to have a date here.
Just
You know the drill! Find these terrorists!
Wow. Yeah, didn't they learn anything from Sekiro? Oh, I love this music. Ooh. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Just what do you think you're at?
Oh my god.
Move along!
There you are. There isn't much time. We need to get back to the inn.
But
Don't worry about your friends. They're safe. Trust me. No violence, please. This town suffered enough.
come on.
Follow me.
Not here. Well, we know
We'll take the back now.
Oh god.
You seen anyone acting suspicious?
I heard about the reactor bombings in Midgard. That was you, wasn't it? It's okay. I'm on your side. Got a contact at HQ.
You're with Avalanche?
Not exactly. Stop. I'll keep the troopers occupied. While we're talking, you two go up and over.
Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god.
May I ask what's going on?
We're searching for some fugitives.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Now that you mention it, I think I might have. Though perhaps it was just my imagination. Or was it?
Oh, for the love of... Get out of here!
Wait. I know I saw some people who had a fugitive air about them. If only I could remember their faces.
Annoy someone else. Stop wasting our time.
God, this they put so much into crafting this city.
They turned up yet?
This is awesome.
No, but we're still searching buildings. We'll search harder. We gotta find them.
Action.
That went well. The inn's not much further, but stay on your toes.
Gosh, I will be very curious to see.
Where are they?
Down below.
W innkeeper.
The tunnel in the basement will take you outside of town. Leave now, and they won't catch you. Head to the east. A friend of mine runs a farm out there. He'd be happy to help you. Also, take this. It's a transmuter. Converts raw materials into more practical items. A Republic antique, but it still works. You'll get more use out of it than me.
He's giving me his iPhone. So I wonder how differently this plays out if we didn't choose to go on the date with Aerith. Because it gave us the option to say no to her.
But this town and I have a history with Shinra. Who knows? Maybe this will turn out to be the worst decision I've ever made. So before I change my mind, you better get going.
Sir, are you like dying or something?
This goes without saying, but you'll have to lie low for a while.
Make smell. Sir? Make smelling salts and join a weightlifting competition. I like that idea. Sir. Sir, are you good? All right, bye.
You made it. All in one piece?
No, I died.
Sorry we're late.
For the love of... Where the hell have you two been?
On a date. Kind of.
What?
Huh?
Well, that was the last one. At least till things calm down. Got that? Now, let's move.
I love red.
Where to now?
Where there's a draft. This way.
Looks like a job for me.
Pickles. Oh, thank God. I know I'm just used to playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I was expecting to have some sort of puzzle or key or something that I was gonna have to go, and that was gonna that dungeon was gonna be longer than it needed to be. But it was just a quick little run, so that's not bad. I'm okay with that. Gosh, hell yes. Hell yes.
Breathing planet.
Have 5 out of 10 squares.
Everything we've
Hell
done
yeah.
to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Guess I still have a lot to learn.
What do you want to know?
For starters, how do we cross these planes?
Exactly. God, this cutscene is so gorgeous.
That's easy. The same way you get anywhere. Pick a direction and start walking.
You know, sorry, Doggy, but I'm gonna turn the stream boss off for a little bit. This is... He is very glossy.
I guess we won't be coming back anytime soon.
Guess not. Let's go.
It's just cool seeing all of the cutscenes being this high quality because, like, back in the day, like, when you saw a cutscene that was anywhere near this level of quality, you knew it was either the opening cutscene or the end of the game, and it still wasn't this pretty.
Right. All right, let's get this show on the road, people.
And it certainly wouldn't seamlessly transition into gameplay like this. Press touchpad to open the map to get your bearings. Cutscenes like this only existed in movies for a while, too. Exactly. While story markers and discovery markers will be automatically added to the map, you can place your own pin by pressing R3. For now, head to the farm Broden spoke of, as marked by the marker. Co-conspirator. New discovery mode. Oh god. Gosh. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. But I'm glad that you're able to relax a little bit now. And especially that you said you don't work tomorrow, so that's even better. Oh god. The seamless transition to the battle music was really cool.
All done.
And the transition back. Wow. That is it went from one back to the other so seamlessly. That's really cool. You may find useful supplies hidden among abandoned facilities and settlements. Open all the chests in a location to mark it on your map as complete. Neat. Chests. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I didn't think I was gonna be able to climb up that. Illusory wall. Miyazaki, please. I love the main theme so much. Here's the chest. Wrist potion. Oh, okay, so there's another chest. Oh, here we go. That's pretty cool. Complete your search of a cache location. Immediately, I feel so much more freedom than we had in Remake. There's just so much to explore. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's cool that I can just jump down and... Although, did I just fuck myself? Hello? Oh, nope, I didn't. Nice. Oh my god, Red is swimming. Who's in my party? I think I want to do... Oh gosh, how do I change it? I'm trying to remember. Aha. It's cool that I get to see everyone on the overworld map and not just the people that are in my party. What t-shirt contest? I think Red wins. I think you're probably right. Oh, those are the... That's cool. You can still see them flying over calm. I love that the map fills with color as you explore it, so we kind of know where we've looked and where we haven't. This is what we used to dream of back in the days of FF6, seeing the whole... Exactly. And when FF7, just when the remake was announced, this... Oh, hang on. Hell yes. This is what I envisioned when the remake was announced. Yeah, this is... Man. Yeah, the water is just so... Don't get me wrong, games have done pretty well at water, but... It's just so... The amount of detail that has gone into this is incredible. Stunning. Give it the game of the year. Yeah, I agree, honestly. Give it game of the year now.
Should we be worried about those things?
We're
What
fine.
things?
How can you be so sure?
Because I've read the field guide. Like any good soldier,
If this game doesn't get Game of the Year, I will shit on my desk.
Fiends, on the other hand, attack without reason. If they're attacking, what does it matter? It matters if your nose can discern their intent before they attack, as I gather yours can't.
Correct. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, I wonder what that is. That's the other very exciting thing, is just like, I'm sure that is somewhere we can go. We were there. Like, just being able to look at everything in the distance and say, oh, that looks cool, let's go check that out. What else is coming out this year? We already basically know that Nintendo's not really releasing anything this year. Pokemon's not releasing anything. Obviously there will be things that will be nominated other than it, but I don't even have a guess what else could be nominated. Honestly. Is Bethesda putting anything out this year? I don't think so. Almost forgot the shed. Absolutely. Oh, that's rude. Elden Ring will be nominated again because they put out the DLC. That's true. Especially in a year like this year, I think that's safe. And I wouldn't be surprised if it takes some awards. I don't think it'll I don't think it's gonna take out this for Game of the Year, but it's a good point. I do think it'll have I remember when I played Elden Ring when that came out. Right away, I was like, this is Game of the Year. And that's kind of how I'm feeling about this right now.
Oh, we're done here.
It's wild that I feel like we've explored so much and we've only uncovered this much of the map. I did turn on the dynamic ability, dynamic difficulty. That must be new to Rebirth, because I don't remember that in Remake, but it sounded cool, so I thought we'd give it a whirl. I think it basically said to turn it on if you like action in battles. So I was like, oh, you know what? We'll give it a try. Made the game almost unplayable if you didn't die. Holy hell. Is this a parkour spot? I think it is. Let's check out what's over here first. I should have started some sort of tally of just how many times did I say that this game is gorgeous. But like, holy hell. Is this gorgeous. Where this thing is. If I heard of Digital Foundry, I don't believe so. Oh, they're a YouTube channel that does graphic analysis of games.
Let's do this.
Are we gonna get the summon? We definitely don't need to. They're complaining about the rock. They don't even look that bad. That's silly. That's up there with people complaining about the graphics on performance mode. That's their shtick. That's fair. Oh, all right. We gotta see Leviathan.
Don't let me down.
Hell yes. Because it's increasing your stress levels. I'm sorry, strangers. Invoke a summon. Where's Leviathan? Oh my god. Hi. Hi. Jesus. That was overkill. Right. Hello? Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if I have to come back here later. Because, like, I feel like there's something I should be able to interact. I feel like I should be able to interact with this, but like, I don't have an option to. Oh, okay. That's an acceptable amount of backseating. Just for me to know that it's nothing that I can fuck with right now. You've exhausted your knowledge anyway. I wonder how far it's gonna let me go away from where it wants me to go. Or if I just have free reign right now. Can I zoom out the map? It looks like it lets me zoom out. Oh, wait. Okay, so I can zoom out to the region, but I can't zoom out all the way. That's nuts. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, plug in my controller. Ah! Finish this battle and then I'll plug it in. It's the first I've noticed. Okay, there we go. Now we are charging. All right. There's just so much to explore. Hello?
Well, well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Hi.
Oh, fancy meeting you here. Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Except today, that is. Afraid the old bute's pulled up lame. Sorry about that.
No biggie. We're enjoying the fresh air. Thanks, though.
You, know someplace we can hunker down?
Hunker down, you say? Oh? I'd almost forgotten what it was like to be young and in love.
Oh my God.
Just head straight that away toward the swamplands. You'll find an abandoned building by the dock. I guarantee no one will bother you there.
Oh my God. The fact that it gave me a quest for that is really funny. I love Bill as well. I really like the design he has in this. Yeah, I agree. Oh, too high up. Hell yeah, let's go. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to jump down there. That's cool, because they could have just as easily not let us do this. I'm impressed that I could swim at all, but I'm even more impressed that I can do this. Yeah, right, Andrew. They did a lot more with just running around the world map than they needed to. Yeah, this is definite freedom. It feels so nice to just be able to run around and... Ooh, what do we have here? I guess we won't find out. Oliver's farm. Oh my god, dog. Oh my god, another dog. 3 dogs.
You'd be the Avalanche, folks? It's okay, I'm on your side. Heard you be heading my way.
Knock,
You're
knock.
safe here, but not for long. By the sound of it, Shinra's leaving no stone unturned. Might want to hole up at the old dock out by the swamp. I'd wager Shinra's forgotten it's even there. Wish there was something more I could do, but I ain't got the space to put y'all up. Swamp's your best bet for now.
Ooh, what is this? Oh, okay. It's our skill tree. Unleash a wind magic attack without expending MP. Nice. You know what? We'll learn that. What's Barrett got? I love skill trees. Pickles? Why are you being so chaotic? Ooh, here's the, oh god. The, parry materia, definitely gonna pick that up. Oh, interesting weapon skills. Vending machine for material? Yeah, for real. Let's do max HP, Aerith. Do this. We can hold another materia. Give her steel since Tifa has it equipped. cow. Ha. 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 Cut the hose. Damn. Literally unplayable. The game refunded. Miyazaki would have made the hose cuttable. That would be really funny. Hello, everyone. Okay, I guess I want to go for... Oh, okay. A card shop. Did I miss that before? Wonder if he was closed or something. So I think I'm supposed to be going to that swamp. I hope I can go back to Calm, because there was a card shop that was selling booster packs for the card game, but I just didn't have enough gil at the time. I'm sure at some point we'll probably be able to go back. Oh, here we go. This way. Here we go. Here we go to the shack by the swamp. Since Bill thinks Cloud's trying to get laid. Definitely agreed, Andrew. Oh, I can't fix it. I know at some point you can fix that, but maybe I have to unlock the ability to fix the chocobo steps. Oh god.
Don't overdo it.
You got this!
I'm coming!
Just trying to test out the guard there, but I don't want to take too much damage.
I got it.
There we go. The AI is smarter because Zereth just dodged that attack that was not blockable. Ooh, new enemy.
Too bad.
Weak to fire and ice.
It's on now.
Yeah, that was a trophy. Let's go.
That was close.
I wonder how many trophies there are. Since it takes 200 hours to platinum the game. There must be a lot.
No time to celebrate.
This is a cool little area. What are you doing? Gosh, there's just so much cool stuff to explore.
That thing Shinra's?
Looks like. But definitely an older model.
From back when they were duking it out with the
Hard to imagine this was once a battlefield.
and harder still to find land anywhere that hasn't been a battlefield at some point.
Ooh, 1,000 kill. Hell yeah. Ooh, and the Phoenix down. Okay. I like how the music changed. Pickles, oh my goodness.
No sign of Shinra.
Yeah.
Looks like an old Republic landing.
Could borrow a boat, make our way across. Then, head on through the mines and keep going till we hit Junon.
Sure. Why not?
You trust these rotting hulks?
I mean, we could.
Let's not.
Then maybe we swim it.
This swamp is home to the deadly Midgard Stormer.
Oh god,
Beware.
it's time for the Midgar Zolom.
But even if you're slow, you can rent a chocobo. We'll see you safely past being nothing if not fast.
So just give Bill the word, and he'll pick you out. A bird!
So what I was reading, apparently, is that,
Well, can we rent some birds?
apparently Midgar Zolom was a mistranslation in the original game. And whatever it is that they called it just now, Midgard's Sormer, what? That's apparently how it was actually supposed to be in Japanese. Which is really interesting to me, and I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I agree. It does look weird. I wish they would have kept the typo in, but you know, that's fine. Just like I wish they would have kept this guy are sick in. This guy are sick is one of the best moments in gaming. Do we have to? Oh, okay, Bill's Chocobo Ranch. Okay. Oh my goodness. Pickles and Muffin are running everywhere. Oh. Chocobo Ranch. Right.
Guess I gotta.
Let's go. Hey, no worries, Andrew. Probably not going to go too much longer myself. It's as much fun as I'm having, just because I have a decent amount of fun tomorrow. So, either way, thank you for hanging out. Definitely, I will be posting all of the VODs to YouTube. And we will also definitely be back tomorrow with more. I hope the rest of your night is fantastic, Andrew. Thank you for hanging out. Okay.
Pleasure to see y'all again. And welcome to my humble ranch.
Managed to get your truck fixed?
Indeed I did. You must have been my lucky charms. She started up right after you left. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need them to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
Hell yeah. Oh, the music.
There's something I can help you with? That'd be the serpent that lives in the swamp. Longer than a river, quieter than a whisper, and quicker than a lightning bolt. Cause the water to so much as ripple, it'll come barreling after you, gaping maw and all. Gives me chills just thinking about it. Lucky for you, most chocobos can outrun the devil. Though I'm sure you already knew that. Any man of the road would have heard the tales. And judging by that sword, you've been the subject of a few yourself. Of course you have. If there's one thing I know besides chocobos, it's how to spot a seasoned frontiersman. You could talk to Billy over in the stables. He'll be happy to tell you all you need to know.
Let's see, what do we got here? You can buy a couple of these. Can I pet the chocobo? Oh no! Let me pet the chocobo. Impressive little jump down. Chest? Yeah. Everything is just... And it's been so much fun just taking in all these new areas. Oh gosh. You know, chat, I think that's going to be a good stopping point, actually.
Howdy! It's on the side. Need some
Once we get
chocobos
through this
across the swamp.
cutscene, we'll,
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops?
Got no more
Pop with
birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding.
Aw.
But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
Wow.
The thing is, we don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1,000. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far. And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Alright, we'll check the shop. And then we'll...
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but... Say, yeah, the understand. Then, do you happen to know Chocobo Sam? Not very well, but... Yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Probably the Sector 6 slums. He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help.
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise.
Interesting.
Oh, take these greens. They were always his right. Should Billy'll throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few. Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, so be sure to hand them over. You do. I hope Pico doesn't give you all too much trouble.
A timeless ride. Hell yeah. Wait, what's up here? Aha! Oh, shoot. Ha. Okay. On that note, that will be where we stop. Save. Three hours and 14 minutes in. Chat, this is so fun. I'm having an absolute blast. I didn't work tomorrow. I'd want to keep going, but I have to work tomorrow, so we will stop things there. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you, anyone who's watching this VOD on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in and checking it out, the video. I will catch you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you next time.